Hi! Guess who's back again? Oh my god, I've been crafting so much. Okay, everything has dried. Let's see. I hope once I'm done, it's still gonna fit into my cover. Where's my cover? Did anybody see my cover? Oh, over there. Over there. Okay, so this is where we're at now. It was not supposed to be like this. The cover. Oh my god, this is gonna be so pretty. So pretty. Okay, still fits. It still fits. I'm gonna just start out. I don't know what I'm doing as always. I do have this one here. I cut it open, I think I did. I cut it, yeah, I cut it open from this side because it was so hard to push something in there. What is this? Okay, so maybe I'm gonna use this one somewhere. Maybe I'm gonna use this one right here. But then, you know, we need writing spots. There's writing spot. Do I use this one right here? Because it's open right here. It's just for easier access. I could glue it back. I might. And then maybe have another pocket right here. So why not, right? But I need to find something that could go in there, I guess. Ooh, I also have my cards. Okay, don't have an idea for the card right now. I also have this. This could be just, you know, glued somewhere and be another little opening. Same here. This is why I have left a little bit. I thought, you know, maybe it could be like a little flip or something. It's too wide for a page like this, but it could go like this. Okay, this. Or should I just do it? Should I just do it and figure out the card later? I also have this and this and this. Yeah, I'm gonna find stuff now. Sorry. Oh, I also have this one. It's very pretty. I punched this here. This could be a card to go into something. Should I just make a cluster? You know, should I just make like a little, I'm thinking cluster, because I don't know, I brought 2 flowers because they didn't print well, but I still fussy cut them, of course, and I want to use them. And I'm thinking that I could make a little cluster on a piece of, I don't know, I could even use this one up. It's sturdy and I don't want it to go to waste. So maybe just like this, you know. I want to see a little bit of the stitching all around, and then maybe somewhere here. I made a little wrap. I swear to where it is. Oh, rip it off. If you don't want to work with me, you don't need to work with me. Like here? Is it too big? Yeah, kind of. Maybe I'm gonna also cut off a little bit on top. There will be something else here, but I'm just thinking about the length of this whole project. I think this would be better, maybe. Stuff is gonna go on top anyways. And like a little flower here. Yeah, I think that would be better. Okay. Okay then, let's clean up the table. That's always a good part, to clean up the table. You know, just put some glue onto the card already. And then clean stuff up. This is here, and this little, it's trash. This little left device here. What else is here? This is big, this is big, this is big. So the big ones I'm gonna put, oh, I have this pretty one. Could it go anywhere? It could. So let's put this pretty one right here. I hope it's gonna glue. This pretty one right here. And then I have a leftover of this. What is this? This is nothing. Ooh, I have this pretty one. Let's just wrap it. Wrap it and put it right here. A little more glue. It's gonna dry on me here. Okay. And this is a card. This is a butterfly and a bird gonna go? I don't think so. Okay, what else we got here? Little pieces. I have this little piece. Just cleaning. No, just cleaning a little bit. Okay, this little piece goes here. What else? Ooh, very pretty flower. I have these little pieces right here. Well, they are not that little, but good enough. So no need to toss anything. It's way too long, but I'm putting glue all over it anyways. Okay. Good. And I do have my leftover baggie here. What else? There's some cardstock. There's some paper. Times. Oh, the times of my life, it says. I'm going to glue the times of my life right here. Times of my life. Why not? Okay. I don't need this. Ooh, I want to do something with the envelope too. Cardstock. Little piece of nothing. Book page with nothing on it. You can go right here. Cover this part up. Okay. And then I'm also gonna glue this little leftover wherever. Oh, that's the wrong way around. I don't know. I'm not there yet. I still don't want to do stuff the wrong way around. And I could fit this one right here. Yeah, it's breaking because it's burnt. It's breaking. Okay. Now all I need is a little tiny one. You go here, and you're a big one. I need a tiny one. Oh, look, this tiny one fits perfectly. Okay, cleaned up some of my scraps. Oh, I need a teeny tiny something. Why not? Come on, can't even pick it up. Teeny tiny this to cover up this. Okay, we're done. We're done. I'm just gonna rub this off. This is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, so this is gonna be my pocket. Okay, and this time, because I was doing that, I have no clue where I put my needle. Ooh, there it is. Look, still found it. Still found it. Ay, I'm so good. I'm gonna jinx myself, and then one day I'm not gonna find anything anymore. Okay, so thinking about putting the flower right on here, but before I do that, I might, oh look, I have this butterfly left over too. I might just put it either here or even on top. Maybe even on top, and then this one here, and then I can put something right here. Let's glue this down. Oh God, intricate. Oh, hold tight. Hold on, I love you. Okay. Now I'm thinking maybe a piece of, I do love my paper towels. I do love them. Oh, needle. you don't need to go here, needle. Maybe a piece of paper towel as well. Yes. Whew. It's a little hard to glue the paper towel, but we're gonna be just fine. There, wherever it lands, it goes, right? Okay, now the flower, I'm going to distress it a little, make it dark and dirty, right here. Wherever it lands, it goes. Right there, okay? Land it right there so it goes right there. And now a little ladle. What do we take? We take something from here. It's too big. That's too big. That's too small. Gee. Oh, this one is, that's too big. Poor flower. It's going to be all covered up. I love it. Do not fill in. Okay. Okay. Later, I will have to glue something to put the glossy stuff on top too. All right. So this is my pocket. It's gonna go right here, and then I can put something in here. So I'm just gonna glue it on two sides. It's not a pocket. I guess if it's glued on two sides, it's not considered a pocket, right? It's considered a tuck spot. And I want my stitching to be visible. Okay, I have my needle somewhere underneath. I know it. I know it. My brain is always concerned about the needle. Always concerned. All right, I left a little tiny piece. I'm just gonna snip it off underneath my book page. There was like a little tiny corner. Oh, my stomach hurts. All right, and then a card or something needs to go there, huh? Okay, what do we have? That's too big. That's nothing. That's not a card. What did I have these little cards just now? Like this. Not that. Ooh, this one is cool. Oh no, flower and flower. Maybe I'm just gonna do this. Right? We could just make another one just like I did the one before. Okay? We can. I'm telling you we can. I might not have another leftover piece of paper here. That could be a problem. I thought that was dirt, but it's a print. And there. All right. How do we do that? I do have leftover papers here. I do have one right here from the book, and that's fine. And we're gonna just grab, if we find the ruler, if I find the ruler. I always say we, because we are all in this together, aren't we? You know what I'm gonna do? Just these tiny ones here that are left over. Oh, I have this pretty one too. I'm just gonna toss just these little tiny ones because they are falling all over me anyways. Okay, there are enough tiny ones left for us to use. This book page color is so pretty already. It doesn't need much. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the flower. I'm coming closer to me again. You see this is like one. Can you see the one right here? So basically it's just 1 inch that you do not see, and I'm right here where the inch is. So I'm pulling it closer, 1 inch, 1 inch to my eye. Because I don't know, it's just what I do, I guess. Oh, something fell off last time and I didn't fix it. I remember. Oh, this one. I don't remember where it came from though. I don't know anymore. edges, and where it falls. Okay. And now I need another flower for the edge. This one is so pretty, and it's just long enough, and I'm gonna use it. Okay, let's start out with the teeny tiny parts here. It dot everywhere. Okay. All right, there it is. Oh, shoot. I must have had glue in there. It got stuck and threw stuff down. Of course it did. You know, while I craft, I turn around, I clean two things up. And then I go back to crafting. Okay, so this one is good. Oh, I want to do just the same thing here too. Why not? But this time I'm just going to use, no, this paper and this paper is the same. I don't want that. Is that kind of the same? Yeah, kind of the same. So let's use the brown one. I want to glue something on top. Like a quote. I hope that fits, because now I ripped it to this length. It should fit. I don't want it much longer than that. Okay, I need a quote that fits on this piece of paper now. Because I rip first and then I look for quotes. That's too long. Well, kind of. What do we have here? Never stop exploring. Will it fit? Definitely fits on the piece of paper. Yeah, I like it. Let's just loop a little bit less. Oh, almost forget. Also need to distress this. Okay, we're done. Right here, done. Oh, my glue. What's wrong with you, glue? All right. All right, where does it go? Right here in this one. And I'm just gonna turn it around like this. Done. Done, done. This one is done. We have nothing here, but it looks pretty, I feel like. And I have this corner tuck here, and the little moments here, and this one here. What do we do here? What shall we do here? Oh, I need to figure out something for this one. It's so cool, actually, but I don't think I can use it. It's really bulky. Do I know what to do here? I'm looking around, looking for stuff. I still have my envelope that I do want to do. Oh, maybe I should do the envelope right here. It would fit. Huh. Huh. For that, I would just open it up and glue this flap down here so it's sturdier. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Wow, I make decisions so quickly. What happened? Let's glue this down first. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but that's just me. I like to glue things in place. To open it up, I have to make sure that nothing is in my way. And then I close it up like this. Okay? Okay. Now I want to distress. Oh, I wish my stomach was better, but you know, can't have it all. And let's just put a couple things away. Once again, really quick. Oh, let's do some underneath. Do I glue it? Do I cut it? I'm gonna cut it. Okay, just put my scissors away and then I decide to cut it. I'm gonna cut it straight right here. Bloop, and I'm gonna cut it straight right here. Bloop, and then I'm gonna glue it down. So it's not in my way, but I don't need to cut it off. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, still there, but I don't need to cut it off. And now, how do I do that? I'm gonna stick this in here, so I don't get like a straight line from anything when I distress this part. Okay, there you go. Why are you here? Go away. I want to use an envelope. I need to use envelopes. I need to think and remember that I gotta use envelopes because I have way too many. Way too many. How many envelopes do you guys have? Because I got so many. I have a full drawer and it's so full, and then I have another drawer with envelopes that are not junk mail, but you know, sent to me in a normal card envelope and white envelope and whatever envelope. Okay, so there's that. Now this will be a pocket, and this will be closed, and then this will be a pocket. And if I glue, oh no, did I glue this one completely? Oh no, that was not what I was thinking. I was thinking about something to glue only on 3 sides, and now I feel like, did I or did I not? I feel like I don't remember. Let's put some more all over. I know. Hopefully there's not going to be a straight line. I'm going to do it this way. I could have done this before I glued the envelope, of course. Oh, this fold is not distressed. That's not good. Okay, there you go. All right, and then if I glue it, I might just leave some spot here to stick something in. Okay, okay. Do I want to decorate it in any way? I do not know. Let me take the piece out where it's gonna go. I'm thinking it's gonna go right here, and this could be another spot, and then it can open up. Let's make it a little better here. Okay, and then something pretty could go here, and something pretty could go there. I could glue it in the middle, but I don't have to because it's still gonna be closed, right? Okay. Maybe I'm just gonna use the 2 cards because I do like them. Then they are gonna be, you know, gone in there. Or should also make pockets right here. What are we thinking? Should we also make some here and just stick it in? So this way you can see them, but they are very colorful, so I'm not quite sure if I can use that. If my brain will let me. Let's see. And we cannot make them less colorful, can we? Meh. No, really. Nothing happens to it. Let's see. I have my little dauber here that is almost dead. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna bring it up to my eyes so I can see where I'm doing that, because I don't want the whole card to look weird. And it will. Oh no. So I'm gonna go over the whole thing here so it doesn't look weird, you know? Okay. Alrighty. I would really like to do that because I want this to be visible, but then the pocket here, oh, no good. I'm thinking if I should just cut out windows from other envelopes and put them on here so it looks like more windows, because I have so many envelopes. I could just use up some of the windows. Let's see. Too long, too long, too long. That would fit. Too long, too long, too long. Too long. Of course, everything is too long now. What about you? Oh, you could fit. But I would like to find two of the same, but it's fine. Oh, there's another one from AAA. Sure. Okay, let's just cut off the envelope, the windows, and make them pockets. Right? Right. Let's do this. I don't know how to cut, but if I cut wrong, I can still redo whatever. Wait. What if I cut just a little and then I fold to make it stronger? What do you think? So basically I do not need this part, but I'm going to fold it over. No, I don't need to fold this one over. This one I can just cut up, but a little bit so it doesn't look ripped. I don't want it to look ripped, so this is the fold. And then maybe a little. I'm just gonna glue this down real quick so it's out of my way, if I can. Okay, just don't glue the window. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have seen how big it is so I can do the other one just the same. 4, needle out. 4 3/4. Let's me do the other one just the same, so this way I have 2 and I don't have to think about it for too long. And then 4 3/4, and I will see if that's enough. I'm gonna fold anyway. Okay, I'm cutting here on the side, you can see, right? And then I'm just gonna cut off a piece here. Okay. Now I want to keep all of that because it's so pretty. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Let's put glue on the same part and just glue it down on the bottom here. I mean, that could be the top too. So now I do want to fold here. I do want to fold here. I'm gonna fold backwards just to see where the window starts. Right here. So I need to cut this part off. Okay, let's use the knife. Up, up. Doesn't have to be super straight or anything. I cannot use the knife for some reason. Oh my God. I thought that would be so much quicker and easier. When I use the knife, and then I end up like that. I'm gonna glue this flap too right away. And because it's gluing onto the window plastic, I will give it just a second here on the side, and then I will do the same here. Just a little bit. Like, how much do I want? Oh shoot, I should see the same amount, right? So it doesn't look weird. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna stand them both up, lay them both down. It's gonna look a little off, but a little off is not a problem to me. Okay. Right here, and I'm going to fold it backwards so I can see my window. It's not going to look through here. And I need to cut again with a knife. I don't know, I cannot use a knife today. What's wrong? And I'm going to glue once again. Here, and I'm gonna give it a second on the side here because it's plastic. Okay. Really? You want to keep them all? I want to keep them all because they have this. Can you see the lines? And I can decorate or make a collage and have different kind of paper. Okay, now I just need to figure out where to cut here. Okay, the window goes here. I need to cut. Let's see. Just not cut the window off. Everything else should be okay. I cut right here. Yeah, very close to the window, huh? It's gonna be very close to the window. 4 1/8 fits. So cut a piece off here and then cut 4 1/8. Okay. 2 and 4 1/8 should. I don't know. Why am I trying to take this off? Okay. Ooh, it fits. Everything fits. Okay, what now? Put this away now. Put this away now. And this away now. And close the glue. Maybe that would have been a good choice. Because I do need to distress these now. Carefully. Because I don't want to rip it. Because I just made it. Okay. Done. Done. So you know what I like to do? Actually, I don't know if that's too much. Too frugal or something. But I like to use this. I put some water on it because there is so much color from the distressing, and I want to pick it up with my pieces I have next to my desk. I have a couple pieces of paper that I can use and reuse, and you know, pick stuff up, and then it makes it a different color, and I think it's pretty. You know, I'm gonna use my little piece here of my coffee dyed kitchen towel, which I'm not gonna toss either. It's gonna dry and then I'm gonna use it. So, oh my god, sometimes I think I might be a little crazy. Okay, so if I do this and I stick this in, it's gonna stick out from the other side, but that doesn't matter. It looks a little bit like, it looks pretty. So I'm gonna do it on 3 sides. So I'm gonna hold the upper side that I'm not gonna put glue on. And then right here, here you go. Same here. I'm gonna hold the upper part. And then right here. Okay, I'm good. I need to give it just a second because there is plastic from the envelope. That time, oh my god, I'm having so much trouble with my throat and my stomach and everything right now. It just makes me want to cry because I don't want this anymore. Please, please, I don't want this anymore. It's a hard thing to deal with on a daily basis. And while this dries, you know, I'm gonna clean up just a couple things. Maybe this way. And I'm gonna toss all of these now, just because I will make enough, but not these, not the pretty ones, the strips. But the rest of it can go. Oh, not this, because it's a pretty one. Not this, and not this, and not this, because that's cardstock I can stamp on, and then, you know, I can make labels. And not this, but at least some of it I'm going to toss, and then by that time it should be dry. I'm not tossing this because it's cardstock. Okay, okay, I tossed some of it. Should I toss a little bit of these? Yeah. Okay, done. Good. So proud of myself. All right, so this could go in here now. And this could go in here now. I hope it's stuck in there, you know. And then this can be closed. And then this could all go down here. It's a lot of cards though. I don't know if I'm gonna leave them in there or not, but something else should go there too in these two pockets. I'm thinking I'm gonna cut pieces of cardstock and just stick them in there. But here something needs to be pretty when it goes into which one? This pocket here. I wanted to have something pretty on the bottom. We'll figure something out, right? I think so. For now, what I'm gonna do, because this is all stuck and everything, I'm gonna stick it down here, and I think I'm gonna leave the bottom a little bit. Or should I stick it up here? I mean, it can be different, right? It doesn't have to be there. And that could be a pocket. Thinking right now. No, I like this spot. I like this spot. I'm not gonna go all the way down so I can see a little bit of that, but this is gonna stay free. So basically I'm gluing 3 sides again. Glue, where you going? Okay. I was somewhat straight, I think so. This side, and this side is down. Ooh, I have this pretty one, but no, the bottom is not going to be visible, is it? Oh, it actually is. Look at that. Where did I put? Oh no, the bottom has nothing on this. Go. Oh, this one was the one that was off. Yeah, the bottom is not gonna have anything, but I do have more orchids in the book. They just, let's see, is this a different book? Do I have 2 orchid books? No, it's not a different book, that's the same. I'm gonna see what I can see. See what I can see. If I can see something pretty in the size that I would like to have. No, it needs to be pretty on the bottom too. That was too fast. They are too small. Too small. Which is okay. I really like this picture, so I don't strive to to take any out. I have more booklets. Let's see. Ooh, they're so pretty. Oh man, that's so pretty. Look, and those are big pictures of stuff. Oh. I can make a couple good cards out of that. Just looking if something pretty is on the bottom. Oops. I know I'm wasting your time probably, and I apologize. Ooh, ooh, that is so pretty. Do we have, and the back side is empty? What? How did we get that lucky? I'm just gonna cut it out of here. How did we get that lucky? Look, this part has nothing, but it has a picture. So it's amazing. And this picture could be just wide enough, you know, I could cut the sides just a little bit. All right. All right. I need it higher up though. Right? Yeah. but that's fine. I'm just gonna cut here on the side. I'm not doing no magic, just cutting. But this way I can see better and I don't have to put this away, and you know. And I'm gonna go just a bit longer. And this is good paper again. Once again, I'm gonna cut off the side a little. I need, yeah, some more. And I will do little by little. Yeah, I need some more. I need to cut right where this flower is, I think. Okay, that should be, maybe. Ooh, still more! I don't want to destroy too much of the picture, you know, and that's what I would do all the time. I will cut and cut until I figure out the size I need. Oh, pretty. Look at that. It's perfect. It's perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I think even the length is perfect. I'm gonna cut like a tab. Where am I cutting the tab? Here probably. No, on this side. I'm gonna cut the tab right here. Where's my, oh God, where's my little punch board? I'll put it back in my drawer. Put it back. Okay, let's do this. Boom. And then how far do we want to go? How big is this? This is 4, so let's say till here. 2.5. 2.5. Sounds good? Yeah. Done. Done. No asking. No asking. Okay, let me cut this piece off. Preferably straight. Okay. And once again, I'm going to glue it onto something. I must have more paper here. Here's more paper. I'm going to glue it right here. Glue stick. Right there. Glue. I'm so grateful to BG for letting me do so much today. And I totally used the time for crafting. I seriously did. Because when he's up and barking, then I can go clean. Kitchen and living room is connected. I can clean the kitchen, I can cook, I can do whatever and spend time with him. But I cannot go out of the room, out of his sight, basically. So, this way, yeah. I'm thankful to myself, too, for allowing myself to do that. Because I'm very strict with myself, and, you know, it's not that often that I just allow myself to do this stuff. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna kind of cut around, and I'm wasting a little bit of paper, but sometimes that's what you gotta do to make it easier. Okay. And then I'm gonna fussy cut it. Oh, I love it. And can you see I'm using images and they have colors? And I know I'm saying this in this weird way, but it is very weird to me. I don't even know if it goes, you know, but it goes for me. Okay. Did I leave any papers out here? I did. I threw them on this side, I think. The ones that were good enough to stay. Yeah, I have some here, and I have some here. So I'm just gonna do the same thing I did before with my picture. I'm gonna cover up this writing right here. Just like that. And then I have another piece of paper right here. Perfect, perfect. Just like that. It's okay if there is still a little bit of writing visible, you know, I don't mind. It's not like, oh look, maybe I should have done this. And then cut around that. Cut straight and then just stick the green one on top. No. No. Okay, let's see. What could go in here though? Then I would use just a little, maybe a strip of my coffee that, look, I have a really pretty strip right here. It's really pretty. And then a word, a saying or something. Should we say sun-kissed? Because they definitely are. Without sun, they would not have been that pretty. Okay, and then I'm done. Truthfully, my back hurts already. I made how many? 3, 4 videos today? I mean, for you, it's fine. They're gonna come out in like every other day. But I've spent, if I made 4 videos, then it's 3 hours crafting. That's not that much, right? Still okay. I'm gonna rip this tiny bit off. Okay, now I want something. Do I have more of my dotted? No, I used it all. You know, with the holes. I used my all of it, right? So let's make some. Let's make some. I should have. Let me put the away first. And then the cardstock. And then I must have, yes, I do. Still have this here. And I don't know if this book page would work. Would this book page work? I would like to make it darker. Much darker. Just this strip though. Because I want it to stand out a little bit. And then maybe I should have tested first if it's gonna work. Oh yeah, wrong side again. Ma'am, it's the wrong. Oh, of course it works. It works like a charm. Just punching the holes again, like this. Because this way, I need to rip it with a ruler. Well, almost. Almost. But this way, I can just put it on top, and I think it's going to make everything look better. The brown paper is going to look through, and then I love how it wrapped. Perfect. As if it was supposed to be this way. And a little bit onto the picture. Nice. All right, so that's it for today. Made a card. Not quite sure what's going to go in the other ones, but I can also leave them empty, you know, because it can be used by somebody else. I believe this went here. Okay, and then all of the other stuff went here. Let me put my signature back together here. Okay, there you go. All right, so finished this today, and I finished this today. Well, it's not really finished, but it's getting there. So I'm just gonna put, once again, some of my glaze on here, and I need to look for something else. Do I have anything else that needs to be glazed? Oh, This way I can also see my signatures. See the prettiness once again. Oh, I still didn't. Wow, there will be a lot to do. Okay, I'm gonna put glaze here, and I'm gonna put glaze here. And what about my third signature? Is that pretty? Is it done? I don't think it's. What is here? Nothing. Oh, it's maybe just because it's a little bit heavier. Look, now I have one picture in this signature and one picture in this signature, and I have to think, or I just put this one in another signature, and I need another one of these, and I need to distress this a little bit. Okay, but I'm going to put glaze on this 32 cents if I find it. All right, thank you so much for spending time with me. Oh my god, we've been at 50 minutes. This phone doesn't stop, I guess. I don't know. I will find out if I have to connect to videos or not. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you're healthy and crafting and happy, and I see you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.